Hello, and welcome to Birmingham, England, not far from my neck of the woods, for the first match in this video, which is my WWE Through the Ages match simulations of one of the longest running recent women's rivalries in WWE, Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. These two, between some injuries, keeping like Rhea Ripley out of action for a while and just the on-again, off-again nature of the rivalry, this feud was like never-ending. It probably still hasn't ended, if we're being completely honest. It'll probably come back around. But for the time being, they seem maybe slightly focused on different ventures right now. But yeah, their last encounter was just, well, January 6th this year, where Rhea Ripley, on the very first episode of Raw on Netflix, won back that championship over her shoulder right there. Which that guy finds funny, apparently. What was that laugh about? So yeah, anyway, so today's video, they've been together in 4 video games, these two, so we're going to simulate a match in each, starting with the most recent and working our way back. So we're starting on WWE 2K24, which obviously features both Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. And we're just going to work our way back through 2K23, 2K22, and 2K20 and see who wins the most matches. There's only been one episode of this so far on the channel, and Rhea Ripley featured in that. So once you're done here, feel free to go check that one out to have completed the set, to have completed the series. For now, I plan on releasing more of these because it's pretty good fun to see who wins over history. So yeah, here comes Liv, the recently dethroned Women's World Champion. And that jacket is fire. Haha. Where's that guy laughing now, eh? I'm mad at that guy. Oh, little shimmy. So, let me know in the comments who you think, before you watch the video, like at this point, let me know in the comments who you think is going to win and by what score, or will it be a tie? Will it be 2-all? Let me know. Big Rhea chance to kick this thing off. And of course, I'm doing this match in the Raw Arena, as that's the last place these two fought each other. I might stick with the Raw Arena through the games, actually. Oh my god, big kick to the face of Liv Morgan to kick this off. And Rhea Ripley in control now. Clubbing blow knocks her down to the mat. And then just, this is what I do, I sit on you. Got to get that in at some point in every video if I can. But Rhea Ripley, look at this. Just alternating between clubbing blow to the back with like the soft fist and just hitting her with a gooch. We love a gooch attack. But yeah, Liv Morgan has got absolutely zero offense in this match so far. Rhea Ripley absolutely dominating. Oh wait, Liv, look at that, takes the arm and drops her down, and then a punt kick into the ribs. But Rhea straight back up to her feet and dodges the clothesline attempt, and Mammy back on top very quickly. And now going for a pinfall attempt. This could be the quickest match in the short history of the series, but no. 0 count, and Liv Morgan kicks out. But yeah, other than one arm drag and a quick kick in the ribs, Liv Morgan has had no offense in this match. Oh, she kicks Rhea Ripley away now, but it knocks Rhea Ripley straight to the outside, and Liv Morgan follows it up with a suicide dive to the outside. Great stuff by the recently dethroned Women's World Champion, but Rhea back on top immediately. It just seems like, at least in this game, right now in this match, Ripley seems like she's unstoppable. She's like the Terminator here. No matter what Liv Morgan throws at her, she just keeps going. Double bicep by Ripley, getting a little bit arrogant with this. But you know what? She's been very much in control. She needs to be careful, though, because Liv Morgan's dangerous. There's a reason she was Women's World Champion for so long. A 1 count there for Rhea Ripley, and a stomp on the face. And a knee to the face. Oh. Both missed their attacks, but Rhea Ripley first to capitalise again. And again, both missed their attacks, but Ripley first to capitalize. She's just been, oh my goodness, ahead of Liv on pretty much every metric. In fact, no, every metric in this match so far. Frog splash, no! Morgan dodges out the way and then hits a running elbow drop kind of to the face of Ripley there. Handspring, backwards roly-poly through, hooks the head with the ankles, and a head scissors takeover. Very nice. Went for the double foot stomp. Shout out to Judgment Day teammate Finn Balor, but Rhea Ripley got out the way. And flapjacks Liv. Now, what's she got in mind for Liv here? Drags her over into the corner, bounces her head off the turnbuckle. And now look at the flexibility of Mami with the choke with the boot in the corner. And now, oh, Liv manages to counter that time. Rhea going for the same thing but lower. But Liv gets out of the corner successfully. Kick to the midsection. Off the ropes. Oh, single knee facebuster. And now scurries into the pin. 1, 2. Whoa, you know, if she'd have got the 3 then, that would have been really against the run of play. And would have felt like quite the upset. Oh, Oblivion! Not using the ropes for rebound, but undeniably an Oblivion. And can Liv really steal this one? No, Rhea kicks out again at 2. But Liv Morgan suddenly with the advantage. And I stopped there to listen to what the crowd are chanting. They're chanting women's wrestling. And yes, indeed. Oh, lovely missile dropkick off the top by Liv Morgan. Knee to the midsection by Rhea. Kick to the midsection. Uh-oh. Thinking Riptide. And she hits it. Can she get the pin here? 1, 2, 3. And you know what? Deservedly so on the balance of that match. Rhea Ripley goes 1-0 up in this video. Let's get on with WWE 2K23, shall we? Alright, so, still in the Raw Arena in Basel, Switzerland now. We're doing a European tour, apparently, in this video. And I'm going to leave the entrances on, because I think it's interesting to do that little trip down memory lane and see the differences or similarities in the entrances of the wrestlers as we do this series. I think I did that in the first episode. But I'm doing it now anyway. Rhea Ripley now coming out without the Women's World Championship simply because that title is not in WWE 2K23, so will not be featured in the rest of this video. Someone's a Rhea fan. But yeah, so Rhea 1-0 up. Liv has to win all of the remaining 3 matches to win this video now. So, oh, Rhea reacting quite interestingly to some of those interesting sounds being made by the audience there. But yeah, Liv has to win 3 out of 3 now to win the video. Which is a tall order against anyone, to be perfectly honest. But against Rhea Ripley, that may just be borderline impossible. However, if Rhea wins this match and the next one and guarantees winning the video, we'll still do the final match. Like, this is about getting a score. So we will do 4 matches regardless, whether it's 2-all, whether it's 4-0, or anything in between. Like, we will do all 4 matches here. So the fact that the video goes 4 matches long is not a clue. So you're going to have to watch the whole thing to see what score we get. Right, let's get Liv out here with a very different looking Tron. A very different looking Liv, to be honest. Very, I know it's very fancy in terms of like the pattern of the material, but it's just a plain black attire. Like it's interesting in the way like you've got the wraps around one leg and like the fishnet on one arm, so it's not like boring and generic. I'm not saying that, but it's a very different look from the colourful Liv we just saw in the in WWE 2K24. And just like the 2K24 match, we've got a Rhea chant to start things off. Slightly more subdued chant though this time. Now Rhea fires Liv off the ropes, drops down. And a drop kick. It'll be interesting to see not only if the result is the same or different, but also just how differently the match goes. And so far, it's been much of the same. But the fans booing Rhea there, and Liv manages to capitalise on maybe Rhea being slightly perturbed by that, and back body drops her over the top rope. But Ripley regains control on the outside with a vertical suplex. And a running big boot to the face. Yeah, this is really just more of the same from Ripley. Dominating, but Liv Morgan actually, you know what, I think it's unfair to say that. I think she's putting up a better fight in the early stages of this match than she did in the early stage of the last match. But I would still say Rhea Ripley's had the lioness's share of the offense so far. Oh, Liv Morgan this time went over the top instead of through the ropes to try and hit Ripley on the outside, and Ripley dodged it, and Liv Morgan in all sorts of trouble now. Ripley slams Morgan into the barricade, clubs her down to the mat. And now stomp on the back of the elbow. Oh, and then on the other arm, nasty. Look at this, just whichever arm is available to Ripley. Oh, she went for the leg drop and Liv Morgan got out of the way. And then a basement drop kick to the side of the face. That could turn the tide of this match. Referee's count is up to 5. The women actually separate and get back into the ring on separate sides of the ring. But look at Liv Morgan using her getting back into the ring as an opportunity to attack. Lovely roll through guillotine. Unfortunately, Rhea Ripley's foot was under the bottom rope and the referee called the rope break. Now off the ropes though, drop toe hold. And walks over the back of Ripley. Maybe not the smartest thing you've ever done, but Ripley maybe getting frustrated. Swings wildly and Liv Morgan avoids it. Head scissors takeover. Maybe this is how Liv Morgan gets the better of Rhea Ripley. She gets under her skin. She's been good at that throughout their feud, to be honest. Elbow off the top. And now going into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, Ripley kicks out. But is that the first near fall Liv has managed to earn in this entire video? Oh, there's the double foot stomp that she didn't manage to hit in the 2K24 match. But she has here. This is definitely going much better if you're a Liv Morgan fan than the 2K24 match. Luis has pressed there. Oh, up kick by Rhea Ripley though. And now Ripley going to try and get back in control with the short arm shoulder tackle. Uh-oh. Oh, look at the strength. Just hoists Liv Morgan up. I know there's a size disparity between these two women, but that is still a full-grown woman. A full-grown woman that Rhea Ripley is throwing around like that. That's crazy strength for Mammy. Kick to the midsection is blocked. Elbow on top of the knee, trying to hyperextend it. On the front of the knee, I guess. Even though it was also the top. Now, Ripley leaned against the ropes here by Liv. Kick to the leg. Another one. Oh, the third one she counters with the back elbow, though. And hits a Oblivion. What? Is Rhea Ripley going to beat Liv with her own move? 2? No, Liv Morgan's not having that. No chance. But, wow, what an attempt by Ripley to add a lot of insult to the already existing injury. Got a women's wrestling chant once again, rightly so. Oh, and Liv knocked to the outside by being dropped across that top rope, throat first. Now Ripley up to the top rope. Liv's down on the outside. Elbow drop to the outside. Huge high-risk move by Rhea Ripley. Back elbow now to Morgan. And fires Morgan across the ringside area. Going for that leg drop again, Liv Morgan moves out the way. And again, she follows it up with a drop kick into the side of the face of Ripley. Now, Ripley wants to roll back in the ring, wants to finish this properly inside the ring. Ripley going to show off for the audience. And Liv Morgan taking her time getting back in the ring. And now they meet in the middle. Oh, flapjack by Rhea gets the upper hand again. Nasty stomp to the face there. Oh, follows it up with a knee to the face as well. Rhea Ripley's got Liv in all kinds of trouble here. And now heading up to the top rope. Big splash by Mami. Hooks the leg. Referee into position. 1, 2. Morgan kicks out again. And I feel like the 2K24 match might have been over by this point. So Liv Morgan hanging on for longer than she had done. But this might be it. Prism lock by Rhea Ripley. This could be it. Will Liv Morgan submit and go 2-0 down in this video? She does. She submits. And this now is damage limitation for Liv Morgan. She doesn't want to get absolutely whitewashed by Rhea Ripley. Their feud is far too personal for that. Let's get into the next match. Okay, now we're back in America, North Charleston, South Carolina, for WWE 2K22, and another very different look and very different Tron for Liv Morgan, always reinventing herself, it seems. A lot more punky look here, reminiscent of the Riot Squad days for Liv Morgan. Different music as well. It's a different mix. It's the same base concept of the music, but it feels like it's very much a different mix. And also, something else I should point out, Liv Morgan coming out first this time. Maybe seeing that as she felt like she was stepping into Rhea Ripley's territory, so she's opted to come out first this time. Different music for Rhea Ripley as well. Same song, just performed by a different band, I believe. Is this the original female vocalist version? Yeah, it is. I don't know if this is a popular opinion or an unpopular opinion, but I think I prefer her current one. I really like the vocals on it, and that's the core difference. Anyway, Mami coming down to the ring, 2-0 up. She can no longer lose this video. However, there's still the possibility of a tie. If Liv Morgan wins both remaining matches, then she gets a tie. It'll be 2-2. So basically, if Liv Morgan wins this match, the final match becomes very important because it's the difference between Rhea Ripley vanquishing, is that the word I want? That's the word I'm using, Liv Morgan in this video, or an unsatisfying for Rhea, especially given the 2-0 head start she's given herself, tie. If Rhea wins, all the onus becomes on Liv in the final match to not get completely whitewashed, not lose the series, the video, I guess, but it is a series of matches, 4-0. So, there's lots still on the line here, even though Liv literally cannot win the video anymore. Once again, we start off with a Rhea chant. Rhea, always the fans' favourite in these matches, it seems. They tie up. Oh, and again, Rhea Ripley, as has happened in the previous two matches, off to the hotter start with the advantage. Knees to the midsection, and then fires Liv Morgan into the turnbuckle. Liv escapes that cornered situation she was in, but she's not escaped the grasp of Rhea Ripley. Big slam by Rhea, 1. Only a 1 count. Probably too early to be going for a pin on someone the caliber of Liv Morgan. But look at this, the double arm bicep from Rhea Ripley, and then the stomp to the back. She's feeling so supremely confident after the previous two matches, and you can't blame her, but she still can't take Liv Morgan lightly. Big splash off the top by Rhea Ripley. And she's won both matches in 2 different manners, by the way. She won the first one with the Riptide, second one with the Prism Lock. Can she find a third weapon, or will she resort back to one of those previously successful strategies? Time will tell. Or will Liv Morgan pick up the win? Rhea Ripley cannot hit that leg drop to save her life in this video. Big super kick though by Rhea. And then again, just ragdolling Liv Morgan around like she's a toy. And she finally connects with a leg drop. And now look at this, following it up with a bunch of stomps. The aggression from Mami, even 2-0 up in this video, in this series of matches. She's still so aggressive. But Liv Morgan has managed to gain the upper hand here. Lovely neck breaker there. And a kick to the back. Now, Liv going to send Rhea to the outside and follow her straight out. Going to try and do some damage out here. Kicking into the back of the knee, trying to weaken Mami's base. Probably not the worst strategy to deploy in the world, to be honest. And she does it twice, and then a kick to the midsection, kick to the side of the head, and a European uppercut takes down Ripley. Great combination of offense by Liv Morgan. Oh, Rhea blocks the right though, and a headbutt floors Liv Morgan. And who can blame her? I think a headbutt from Rhea Ripley would floor most people. What's Ripley got in mind here? She's going to step away and actually go back into the ring. Liv Morgan, baited in by Ripley. Oh, just thrown at the ropes. Again, Rhea's throwing Liv around like she weighs nothing. Now, Liv, not a huge person by any stretch of the imagination, but she's a full-grown adult, and that's a riptide. That's a riptide. Could this be 3-0? No, Liv Morgan's hand. Did you see how she reached her hands up? They were under the bottom ropes. And that breaks up the pin. Great referee in there. Jawbreaker by Morgan. And now slams Rhea down, I think with a handful of hair. But you know what? I almost don't blame Liv here. Yes, it is fighting dirty, but she's got an uphill battle here. And she's doing everything she can to win, including that missile dropkick off the top. Very nicely executed. Oh, but as she reached down to continue the offense, Rhea upkicked into the face. And now Rhea Ripley's back in control. Such a low success rate from that leg drop. I would recommend you stop trying it, honestly. Jawbreaker by Morgan. Double foot stomp. And a kick to the midsection, chest, maybe even caught her in the jaw there. And now Liv Morgan fires back with a splash of her own off the top. Ooh, stomps the elbow of Rhea Ripley. And Oblivion, can Liv get on the board here? 1, 2. Oh my god, I thought she had her. I genuinely thought she had her. And I think so did Morgan, based on that reaction. We've got a women's wrestling chant again, 3 matches out of 3. And kudos to the crowds here for appreciating what they're seeing. I can't believe how close that near fall was from the Oblivion. But now Rhea Ripley, lovely Northern Light suplex. Got the bridge perfect. Decided not to hold it for the pin, but still very nicely executed. And now going for a second riptide. And this is probably 3-0, right? There's no way that you escape from another riptide. Look at Rhea now learning from her past mistakes, dragging Liv Morgan away from the ropes. 1, 2. Oh my god, Liv Morgan kicks out. Rhea Ripley can't believe it, and neither can I. Maybe that extra second or two to drag her away from the ropes was enough for Liv Morgan to recuperate. Oh, but Rhea Ripley not letting up here, and now locks in the prism lock. And this is how she made her submit in the previous match. Can she do it again? Is Liv going to submit? She does. She submits again. And it's 3-0 to Rhea Ripley. There's a lot of pride on the line in the final match for Liv Morgan here. She doesn't want to get 4-0'd by Rhea Ripley. Let's get into it. Alright. We are in Los Angeles, California for the final match in this video. Liv Morgan, now with a full Riot Squad Tron and pink hair. The reinvention, game by game, of Liv Morgan has been crazy. Like, every single game she's dramatically different than the previous one. Always reinventing herself, clearly. But yeah, she's 3-0 down in this video. So she's got to win here to not get absolutely washed by Rhea Ripley. But can she do it? Can she do it? So far, very much unsuccessful in her attempts to beat Mami. And now here comes Rhea Ripley. 3-0 up. Looking for a 4-0 victory. Don't forget, if you're enjoying this, and you must be if you're still here in the entrances to the 4th match, after this video, don't forget to check out the other Through the Ages video that I've uploaded so far, which also features Rhea Ripley, this time taking on Liv Morgan's current bodyguard and friend and tag partner, Raquel Rodriguez, throughout the WWE 2K games. So yeah, definitely go check that out. Once you're done here. And if you're watching this somewhere down the line, like not immediately after I've uploaded it, this is hopefully going to become a series on the channel. So yeah, go look for more for sure. I enjoy making these. It's interesting to see how the matches play out differently in different games. So far though, we've had pretty much the same story throughout the 3 previous games, which has been Liv Morgan's put up a good fight, but Rhea Ripley's dominance has shown through, and she's made relatively light work. This is the first match, however, that Liv Morgan's got the first offensive move in with that neck breaker. Could that be a good omen for Liv? Now, what's she got in mind here? Bulldog to Rhea Ripley, and Ripley's in all kinds of trouble early in this match. maybe Liv Morgan's finally figured out the recipe for success-apy here. She's really taking the fight to Rhea Ripley here. Oh, Ripley ducks that spin kick though, and then hits the clothesline, and now back to business as usual for Mami, it seems. But Liv Morgan certainly had a better start in this match, so maybe she'll be able to build on that if she can manage to get back in control of this one fairly soon. But Rhea Ripley's having none of that. Look at this, just working the arm over and over again, rotating that shoulder in very unnatural ways. Really trying to take Liv out of this one early. And then the Northern Light suplex. And this time, unlike the previous game, she does hook the pin, but only gets a 1. But did you notice she put that arm she'd been targeting over her neck for the Northern Light? She didn't go on the other side, she went on that side. But now Liv Morgan fighting back in with the drop kick. Oh, and slams Rhea face first and does a little kip up. Feeling confident here, Liv. She's finally getting flowing, but she needs to stay on the offense. There you go. That's what happens when you take too long. Get kicked in the mush. Excuse me. And a German suplex. And now Ripley going back to work on the arm, but this is now the other arm. So she's done some work over on the left arm and then going after the right one. Oh, big drop kick by Ripley. And then drags Liv into the middle of the ring so she can't escape this ground and pound, can't shuffle to the outside or anything. She's stuck in the middle of the ring with Rhea Ripley. Big roundhouse kick, but Liv Morgan shook it off like an absolute beast and hits the snapmare, followed up by the drop kick to the back of the neck. And a punt kick into the ribs. Liv Morgan certainly making a good account of herself here so far. Neck breaker, but can she get a win to not get completely blown out by Rhea Ripley in this video? Oh, step up enziguri, very nicely executed. But again, Liv Morgan maybe shouldn't be taking the time to celebrate before she's won the match. That would be my thought here. Oh, what's she got in mind here? Slingshot, throat first into the bottom rope. Great move by Morgan. Now hooks Rhea Ripley up again for a bulldog. Very successful offense by Liv Morgan in this match so far. Now readjusts Ripley. What's she got in mind here? Oh, another drop kick into the back of the neck and the upper spine of Rhea Ripley. Leg drop. She's got 100% success rate on leg drops, which Rhea Ripley can't say in this video. However, I think Rhea Ripley would take the 3 wins over the 100% success rate on the leg drops. And now throws Ripley to the outside. Gonna follow her out. Gonna try and do some more damage on the outside. Oh, kips up. Okay. I think she probably needs to stay on offense here, to be honest. And there you go. It pays off again. Excuse me. Oh, it doesn't pay off. It pays off for Rhea Ripley. Liv Morgan took her time to celebrate prematurely. Oh, my goodness. Michinoku driver on the outside. Let's sit down scoop slam. But Liv still fighting back. Bulldog. Oh, excuse me. Woo! Liv Morgan now trying to pull the head off the shoulders of Rhea Ripley. That'll slow her down. What's the referee's count up to? Like 7? Leg drop again. Yeah, referee up to 8 now. This isn't going to finish on a double count out, is it? 9. Oh, Liv is going to take the count out win. Yeah, just about got back in. And I guess that's good enough for Liv Morgan. Yeah, she's going to celebrate. 3-1 winner is Rhea Ripley, but Liv Morgan got the last laugh with a count-out win. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section down below. But the one who stands tall at the end of the video, despite having lost 3-1, is Liv Morgan. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Let me know who else you'd like to see me do a Through the Ages video on. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here so you don't miss future installments of this series, as well as other simulated gameplay content. But for now, all I have left to say is thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been Ibeza, you've been amazing, and I'll see you next time.